Hi everyone, let's talk makeup, and today I want to talk about new lip products at Target. So if you're not aware, although if you're watching this video you probably are, Target has a bunch of new lines available there, lines that had previously only been available online really. And so I went in as soon as I found out. I first found out through Makeup Geek because I've been following them online, and they posted that they were going to be coming to Target. And then I looked up the information and saw that it was more than just Makeup Geek, it's a bunch of other brands. So I've gone in, picked up a few things. Didn't go too crazy because I'm on a budget. I'm actually on a no buy this month, so I got all of these products last month and I've been trying it out over the last few weeks. And I'm finally ready to talk about them on camera. So these are the lip products that I picked up. I picked up two from Makeup Geek. The first is a Makeup Geek, let's see, cream stain in the color Cha Cha. That's this one. And the second is a plush cream in the color Old Soul. So I'll start talking about Cha Cha first because it's what I already have on my lips. It is a matte formula, but let me show you a hand swatch so I can show you a little bit of the formula. That was a terrible swatch, but it's a kind of creamy formula. This isn't quite a liquid lip in that it's got some creaminess to it. It's comparable to the Ofra Cosmetics formula in that it's creamy and it doesn't fully dry. Like, I've had it on my lips now for a little while, and let me show you that it's not going to be visible. There's a little bit of transfer, not a ton, but there is some transfer. So although it is matte, it is very comfortable formula on the lips. It doesn't suck the lips dry. So if you're somebody that doesn't like liquid lipsticks, I think this might be something you would be willing to try, or something that I would look into, because it is a very nice non-drying formula. Now, I have very dry lips, but I do like matte lipsticks. And I will sometimes even go to extremes and ruin my lips by wearing liquid lipsticks that are drying, because I love these kinds of formulas so much. But formulas like this are much more wearable. It causes a lot less harm on my already very dry lips. This color in particular is kind of bold. Even for me, I am into wearing all kinds of different lip colors, but I tend to stay away from like the bright, bold colors. This one's pretty bright, but I thought it would be nice for the summer. I think it looks a little bit more muted on me than it'll look on deeper and lighter skin tones, just because of my skin tone. But it is a really nice color. It's not necessarily one I am always reaching for, I have to say, and I think it's just the color. It's not typical of the kinds of colors I gravitate towards. But I was looking to pick up something a little bit different from Makeup Geek. They have other colors in there that might interest you a little bit more, but they're all a little bit bold. So if you're not into kind of the bolder look, I don't know that they will have one for you, at least not in the line at Target. Now, in terms of where this does wear nicely, I can do some light drinking and eating with it, and it'll stay on my lips. But if I'm going to eat something a little bit greasier or eat a full meal, then it will definitely wear off, and that's typical, that's normal. So I would say about 4 to 5 hours wear on this one, and then usually I need to eat, and then it wears off. All right, let's go to the next one, and I'll show you the lip swatch of the Makeup Geek Plush Cream in the color Old Soul. So this one I will apply on camera because I want you to see the applicator on this one. It's a longer doe-foot applicator than the other one, and I don't mind this kind of applicator. The only thing with this one is that it really only picks up product on one side. There is a little bit of product on the other side, but it's usually not a significant amount of product. So let me show you how it applies. It is a cream, so it applies very comfortably. And quite easily. So there you go. Because I'm doing this on camera, it's not the best application of it, but I wanted you to see how easy it is for it to apply. Let me show you the hand swatch on it. So you can see it's a muted kind of lavender color. This is the kind of color that I do typically like. I think it looks reasonably nice on my lips. I purposely reached for a color like this from the Plush Cream line because I don't have a ton of these types of colors in my collection. The formula itself is very creamy. This one doesn't dry the way that the other Makeup Geek one does. This one stays kind of like you can feel it on top of your lips. Right, but it's comfy. It's very comfortable. If you don't like liquid lipsticks, I think you will like this one. I think most people will like this kind of formula. The question really is if you're going to find a color that you like in the line. This one wears a little less long than the other Makeup Geek. I really do like this color. I think this color can look good on a lot of different skin tones. If you're into this kind of muted color though, if you're not, then stay away, please. All right, last but not least, let me show you what the colored rain. It's in the color Cranberry Crush, and let me show you what this looks like on the lips. Okay, so this is what Cranberry Crush looks like on the lips. It's in the process of drying, so as I'm talking, it's going to dry on my lips, and you'll be able to see kind of the final product. This is a long-wearing liquid lipstick. It is a little bit drying, so sometimes I'll put a little bit of lip balm underneath it in order to wear it. But what I really love about this is the color. It's a deeper red, and it might not look quite right with this eye look today. Oh, but the couple of other times that I've worn it, I wore it with kind of more neutral looks, and it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color. Let me show you the hand swatch. It's also a doe foot applicator along one like the Plush Cream and the Makeup Geek. This is what the hand swatch looks like. So this will look a little less muted or a little less deep on a lighter skin tone, and maybe even a little bit deeper on deeper skin tones. One of the things that I've noticed with lipsticks is that the skin tone of the person who's wearing it can change the look of a lipstick. It just does. That's why I like doing lip swatches and hand swatches on camera, because what I was having a hard time with was finding other people kind of closer to my skin tone that would show me what these products look like on their lips all the time. It's not always the easiest thing to find, at least in my experience, but this formula. So again, if you like liquid lipsticks, I think you'll like this one. If you don't like liquid lipsticks, stay away from this formula. Even though it's really gorgeous and I like it, I recognize that it is drying and that people who don't like liquid lipsticks normally will probably not gravitate and will not like this formula. However, if you can handle liquid lipsticks, or if you like them, obviously, please go out and try something in this line. In fact, as soon as I am out of my no buy, I think I'm going to pick up a few more from Colored Rain, because this is just a gorgeous color, a gorgeous formula. So impressed am I with this formula, let me tell you. The first time I wore it, I put it on really early in the morning. Went about my day, drinking. I'm usually sipping on something throughout the day, and then what did I have for lunch? I had pasta, leftover pasta for lunch. So it was greasy and oily, and it didn't completely wear off. Any of the other lipsticks, whenever I would eat something greasy with them, it would totally wear off. Most of it would be off my lips. With this one, it wore off a little bit from the inner rim, but not completely, so that I didn't end up having what some of us call like butthole lips, where it's just really gross, where it just wears off just in the inner rim, and then you look funny when you talk. No, so it wore off a little bit because I was looking at it very closely, but most of the lip product was still on my lips. All right, I was fine. I decided I wasn't going to touch up. I was just going to see how long I could wear it with before it completely wore off. So no problem. Kept eating. For dinner, we went to In-N-Out. So I ate a burger, I drank a soda, I ate fries. all greasy kind of food that involves, you know, putting your lips on the food, and some of it was wearing off. So I fully expected to find close to nothing left on my lips when I looked in the mirror. But when I looked in the mirror, there was still a lot of product on. So freaking impressed. In fact, I'm going to be traveling soon. I'm going to take this one with me because in the hot summer weather, I live in California, I'm always looking for something that's going to stay put on my lips and it's not going to require a lot of attention. This is it. This is it. This is up there with some of my favorite liquid lipsticks, and I'm mad that I only have one color in it. I want like all the colors. All right, maybe not all the colors because I'm not into nude lipsticks, but I definitely want to try more. So if you're looking for a long wearing liquid lipstick, I really think you'll want to try the Color Rain formula. Really, really love it. So, all right, out of these three, my favorite is clearly the Colored Rain formula. Next, I think in terms of formula would be the Makeup Geek Cream Stain, and then the Cream Plush. But I like the Cream Plush color a little better than I like the Cream Stain. So I think it's just a matter of, all right, what is your formula preference? What is your formula preference, and can you find a color you like in the line? Now, with all of these companies, they have a very limited range of colors available at Target. So if you don't find the color you like at Target, I would highly suggest looking online and seeing if you can find a color you like there. That's it for me. Let me know if you've tried any of these. Have you picked up anything from the Target line? I picked up a few other things that you'll be seeing on my channel in the future, like the Hailey's foundation, which I'm currently wearing. But let me know especially if you picked up any of the lip products and what you think of them. It's totally fine if you disagree. We all have different experiences with these lip products, and it's always fun to see what other people's experiences are and why. So if you have a different experience with any of these lipsticks, let us know down below, and let me know if you are planning on getting any of these, and if you are into the liquid lipstick formula, or if you prefer kind of the cream formulas a little bit more. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.